Hey everybody, welcome back to Champion Sons and our Madden 24 Arizona Cardinals franchise series. And we are 0-3, and we have got a divisional matchup, possible a opportunity to start turning our season around, but we are going to be on the road at Levi Stadium facing off against the San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy, Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Ayuk. They've got a pretty stacked offense, not to mention their defense with Bosa, Warner, and many others that are going to make our game a living hell today. But this is a chance. Every game that happens, we can always have an opportunity to turn it around. We just have to play solid for 4 straight quarters. So far in the season, like I said, we are 0-3. We've managed to play solid for about 3 quarters, 2.5 to 3 quarters a game. Now, as the team get ready to take the field, we're going to answer a quick little question from the press about the struggles that we have had on the offense. At this point, I do put it on Kyler Murray, our quarterback. We do need better play from him. He is missing open receivers. He's missing, making poor reads. And while he's played some good games over the first 3, it just hasn't been consistent, and that's what we need. So we're going to jump out into this one on our opening drive with the 2nd and 1. Murray on the play action fires that one over to Rondale Moore and actually hits him coming down the left side, and he gets pushed out of bounds after a big-time gain all the way down to the 24-yard line. That's going to be Moore's second catch early in this one. And a good drop back and a good solid throw. Now, part of his accuracy has been at times the fact he's been on the move. He's had pressure in his face. And that one, he did not have any pressure coming. A good, clean pocket. He was able to make the good, solid throw to hit Moore on the move. Now, we do have a 1st and 10 after that big gain over here. And will have James Conner featured a little bit more in the running game. Just need to see what he can do from this position. I haven't believed in him at all this season so far. He started out for us, but ever since we brought Mostert in, Mostert has been our main guy in the backfield for us, and is probably going to continue to be. But I need to give Conner an opportunity. He's been with us. He's earned it in that sense. Now, after that 2-yard gain, we have a 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line. Kyler in a shotgun formation has the snap, stands in the pocket, fires it over to Marquise Brown, who's going to drop that one. He got hit hard, and they almost took his head off. Throwing it, I wouldn't say to double coverage, but 2 linebackers being near you, Warner being one of them, you're probably going to drop that ball. 3rd and 8. Now we're going to stick it in the shotgun still with 3 wide. Murray drops back. Fires it over to Mostert on the screen pass, who's got a little opening down the left side, tries to make a move, and is hit down at the 5-yard line. So we are having a good opening drive here, getting some good consistent yardage here out of our offense, and that's a positive sight to see early in this one. So 1st and goal now from the 5-yard line. We've got the 49ers backed up. We're going to be under center, 3 tight ends, 2 to the right, Ertz to the left. Or not Ertz, he's injured. Hand that one off to Mostert. That's going to be our fullback playing the 3rd tight end over there off the left side. Hand that one off to Mostert. Too much on the 49ers defense for us, so he's not going to gain any yards. So 2nd and goal still from the 5, going 3 wide in the shotgun formation. Conner offset to the right side. Murray's making changes before the snap. Has it, fires it quickly over. He's got Marquise Brown in the end zone for the touchdown and the lead. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We challenged Murray, blaming him for a little bit of our offensive struggles, and he has answered the bell early in this one, firing a solid shot on the slant pattern over to Marquise Brown, fitting the ball into a tight zone and getting the touchdown and the early lead for us here in this one. And now the onus is on our defense to hold up here as the 49ers come right back at us with their opening drive. They are just driving this thing down our throats. A 3rd and 2 handed off to Juszczyk, and they pick up a 1st down. They have been on a long, just over 5-minute drive because we have not been able to stop them yet at any point. We get them to 3rd and short, and they are picking up the 1st downs. We have got to get a stop. And with 1st and 10, Purdy is going to be in the shotgun formation. Drops back, fires that one over quickly to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped right at the point of the catch for an 8-yard gain. and a 2nd and 2 here is remaining for them on this drive. So 2nd and 2 from the 11. Purdy comes staying in a shotgun. Comes out, has the snap. Stands over, fires it over to the left side, and he's got Juwan Jennings over on the left in the little corner route. And he's going to make a catch. A hell of a throw by Purdy on that one. Our defender was running right with him. Did get a little behind. Looks like as him and IU cross paths there, he was able to get some space going. And Jennings with the catch, and now this game is going to be tied up early in this one. Looks like this is going to be kind of a back and forth matchup so far right now. Both teams throwing their best shots at each other. And now we have to respond with under a minute remaining in the first. Murray hands that one off to Mostert up the middle. A little bit of a hole. Makes a move to the left side. Mostert fighting forward. Hit by Warner and finally brought down. He's got 35 yards on 5 carries, averaging 7 yards a carry so far. That is what we need to see from him in this one. Making the swift little move to try to kick the ball out and then picking up additional yardage down to the 16. So Murray's going to come out in the shotgun formation. Mostert's in the backfield with him. 3 wide. Has the snap. Murray stands in. He's going to take off up the middle and dives down forward after a gain of about 7 yards. A good decision by Murray there. We may need to start using his legs a little bit more. May need to look to kind of get that weapon going. You know, it's one of those you don't want to hurt him because we're not giving up on the season. All right, yeah, we're 0-3, but we are fighting through for the remainder of this season to have the best year that we can put together here. And so 7-7 after 1 quarter, 2nd and 3. Murray with the play action, rolling out to the right side, fires that one into the back of the end zone and overthrows Marquise Brown. And one of the reasons why we are having a good season, you may be asking, or at least fighting for a good season, you may be asking yourself, is when it comes to free agency, we are going to need free agents. I mean, that's just part of it. We're going to need some free agents, and guys are going to have to want to sign with us here in the offseason if we're going to make this a possibility. You have a horrible enough year, guys aren't going to want to sign with you, and that's going to be a problem. So we have to show the league that we are willing to fight to the bitter end. And that's what we're doing in this one here in the 2nd quarter with a 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Murray in a shotgun formation. Has the snap, hands it off to Connor, going to the left side, bowls over one person, and is finally brought down as the rest of the 49ers defense collapses on him. No yards gained on that one. It looks like he may have been able to cut it up to pick up at least something, but he tries to go outside and is just unable to do it. So now 2nd and goal. We're going to stay in a shotgun. We got McBride, our tight end, in the slot right. Murray has the snap, fires it over the middle. He's got Marquise Brown, touchdown number 2. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Got a little bit of space. Marquise Brown with his speed, able to make the space. And this time Murray finds it, fits it in a tight gap once again, and nails Marquise Brown, who hit off the bottom part of the goalpost. Thankfully, it was padded. Now, after a stop of the 49ers, we do have possession of the ball once again, handing it off to Mostert up the middle. And he picks up a good about 7 yards, making it 2nd and 3, all the way down to the 35-yard line on the plus side of the field here. As we continue to try to build on this lead. We lead by 7, the score 14-7 on the road, needing to build upon it, something we have struggled with anytime we've captured a lead so far this season. And on the 2nd down play, we run it with Mostert up the middle, picking up only a couple yards to make it 3rd and 1 down to the 33. And so still trying to push this thing forward, trying to show some form of physical domination. Murray goes under center, has the snap, stands in a clean pocket, and finally he takes off and picking up yardage. Pushing forward, breaking tackles. Kyler Murray gets all the way down to the 18-yard line. A good job by him to take off on that one and pick up some good yardage and a 1st down. Now we have a 1st and 10 at the 18, inside the red zone. Murray has the snap. Drops back, fires it to the left side, looking for McBride, but overthrows him out of bounds. And actually probably kind of fortunate he did that one. Looks like the defense had kind of eyed McBride the whole time on that route, and there were multiple 49ers in coverage. So 2nd and 10 here. Murray is going to be under center, 3 wide, 2 receivers left. Moore close in on the right side. Hand it to Mostert, going to the left, and he's finally brought down by Fred Warner there. but he does pick up 6 yards, making it 3rd and 4 to the 12-yard line. Now, we need to have a drive like the 49ers where we just pick up just enough till it comes time to get into the end zone. And on a 3rd and 4, Murray in a shotgun drops back, fires it to Mostert in the right flat, breaking a tackle, pushing forward, and he does get just enough. We are hammering it right at him, and this is a physical kind of game. Here's Mostert pushing forward, picking up the first down, getting us to a goal-to-go situation from the 6. Now Murray's going to be under center. Hands that off to Mostert. Jumps over to the right side. Pushing in. Mostert with the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Once again, another physical run here by Mostert, and he bowls his way into the end zone, and that's going to give us a 2-score lead. Making a quick little jump step to the right there, right as the linebackers came at him when they recognized a run. But he's able to capitalize and still get into the end zone. So scored 21-7 here, just under 4 minutes remaining in the second. 49ers looking to make some waves as they hand that one off to McCaffrey going to the right side, and he gets bottled up and brought down after a gain of 2. So 2nd and 8. McCaffrey's having a rough day, only about 14 yards on the ground so far. 2nd and 8 for this 49ers offense. Purdy making changes at the line, has the snap. Stands in, throws it quickly to Kittle. He found the mismatch, and Kittle's going to go marching into the end zone untouched. It was Kittle versus Thomas, and that was not a matchup that we wanted at all. 49ers do take advantage of it, and they're going to bring this thing back to a 1-score ball game. Thomas just did not have the speed to hang with him. So we're going to have to watch how we do some of our defensive play calls, making sure we got guys back there able to make the tackle. We can't have them getting free on that one. And that is actually how the first half is going to end here, 21-14. Now, no one gave us a shot in this game. Everybody's picking the 49ers to win. We are a multiple point. I mean, we're easily at least a 7.5-point underdog. But right now we've got the lead, and we really need to focus on maintaining that. But first, let's check out what's going on around the league as the Rams pick up their first win of the season, beating the Colts 20-14. Stafford with 230 yards and 2 touchdowns through the air. Richardson, not such a horrible day, 145 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now we travel over to Dallas as we see the 3-0 Cowboys trying to go 4-0 as they take on the Patriots, and they are leading 14-0 in this game so far as they approach halftime. Now looking at an AFC West matchup in LA happening, the Raiders and the Chargers, both games tied at 7. Garoppolo with 52 yards through the air. Herbert's got 100 yards, but he does also have an interception. So good game happening over there in LA. Now here at Levi Stadium, both teams have had some big plays and some physical drives, and that's going to continue. We just have to make sure that our defense is set up to prevent the massive plays and kind of tries to keep some of these stars contained. And as I say that, McCaffrey busts out to the right side and pick it up about 17 yards on that rush. A good gain by him, getting him all the way down to the 33-yard line on the Cardinals side of the field here. So they are trailing by 7. The score is 21-14, just coming out of halftime as they are on their opening drive. Purdy alone in the backfield. 5 wide, no pressure getting to him, and he finds Ayuk over the middle. Kazir White puts a pretty good lick on him, but he goes down after a gain of 9 yards. Purdy's about 181 yards so far in the game through the air. So now with 2nd and 1, Purdy's going to stay in the shotgun. He's got Kittle slot to the left. 3 wide, has the snap. Quick throw over to Kittle, who's going to be hit and brought down at about the 18. But there is a flag, and they're going to call roughing the passer. You've got to be kidding me. And no one even said to hit Purdy on that one. They call roughing the passer, and that's going to just make their life a little bit easier, give them half the distance down to the 9-yard line, making it a 1st and goal. So Purdy's going to be under center this time. The I formation, toss out to McCaffrey to the right side. Breaking a tackle, pushing forward, fighting with Baker. And McCaffrey's going to win that battle and get into the end zone. Baker's trying to basically suplex him, but unable to do so as McCaffrey gets into the end zone and sets this game up to be tied here early in the 3rd quarter. So we did have a 2-score lead, and just like that, on their last 2 drives, the 49ers have tied this thing up. And that's something that's happened to us all year. We have to get better at doing. We have to change that part of the narrative. So here we come right back at him on a 1st and 10. Handoff to Mostert going to the right side. He's got an opening. Makes a move. Spins around one defender. Pushing off another and is finally tackled after a big-time gain to the 15. What a run by Mostert. He's got almost 100 yards so far this afternoon. He's at about 97 yards. And what a spin move. Tries to take it to the outside to the boundary, but cuts it back over with the spin, gets around the defender, and then stiff arms another. Mostert is rushing like a man possessed in this one. It's his former team. He wants a shot at him, and he is taking it as this game is starting to continue to go back and forth. Little jabs being thrown at each other and then some haymakers hitting. As we still have just under 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Our offense is on the move. Handing off to Connor to the right side. Cuts it up the middle and picks up 3 yards. Now Connor's got 28 yards on 6 carries. Not a bad day, a little over 4, about 4.5 yards per carry. So 2nd and 7. Murray's going to be under center. We got 2 tight ends here as Mostert is alone in the backfield. Making a change at the line. Murray hands it off, going left to Mostert. Tries to get around one tackler. Fight with Warner, pushing forward still, but only able to pick up about a yard or 2. You know, he battled with Fred Warner and got a free from him, but then the rest of the defense swarmed over him and was able to make the tackle. So now we're facing a 3rd and 6 here in this one. Murray's going to be alone in the shotgun formation. We got 5 wide. Has the snap. Clean pocket. He takes off, and he's going to be hit and brought down by Warner. Had a little bit of a hole open, but he did not read the defenders correctly. And we did not realize that was Warner completely stopped right there. And he's going to bring Kyler Murray down after only a gain of a couple yards, and that's going to force us into field goal position. So to snag the lead from the 49ers, Prater comes on, boot ball right down the middle, and that's going to give us another lead here in this one. 24-21 as we throw a jab right back at them and retake this lead. So now a little later in the 3rd quarter, the 49ers on the move with a 2nd and 4. Purdy drops back, has a clean pocket, fires it over to Mitchell down the right side. They found another mismatch as Simmons finally chases him down and gets a stop after a big game. But they found a mismatch, Mitchell versus Ojulari on that wheel route. And yeah, Mitchell's going to win every single time. As you see, Ojulari just let him go around him. Not the best in the pass defense. He's more of a rushing linebacker for sure. So now the 49ers with a little bit of momentum starting to go their way. The score is still 24-21, but they are on the move at the 29-yard line on the plus side of the field. Purdy in a shotgun formation. He's got 3 wide, has the snap. Fires it quickly over the middle to Ayuk, who gets hit and brought down. Man, Simmons came flying through like he was kind of ready to take his head off, but completely whiffed, and I think did more damage to his teammates than he did to Ayuk on that one. So 24-21 after a good 6-yard gain. The 49ers are at the 23-yard line now. Purdy staying in the shotgun, has the snap. Clean pocket, fires it quickly over the middle, breaking tackles. And finally we bring his receiver down. Purdy with a quick throw on that little in route. And that's able to pick up some yards as McLeod fought forward, broke tackles, and picked up some good yardage to the 14. Staying in the shotgun, 3 receivers left. Kittle slot right. Purdy drops back, fires it over to the left side. He's going to be hitting immediately. Ayuk had nowhere to go with it. They do gain 3 yards, but he is put to the turf immediately. So 2nd and 7 now. 49ers offense on the move, needing to hold them out of the end zone. Purdy's going to stay in a shotgun. McCaffrey in the backfield to the left. Purdy has a snap, fires it over to the left side, and that's going to be dropped by Kittle. Ooh, did not think that was going to happen. It looked like he had it in his hands, but a rare drop by Kittle makes it a 3rd and 7 now. One more play to get our defense off the field. Purdy's going to be in a shotgun formation. Has the snap, scans over the field, fires it over, and Ayuk drops that one. Ayuk dropped it. I can't believe it. That's a rare sight to see by that man. These couple of big-time receivers for the 49ers, having dropped a couple back-to-back passes, leads to a field goal, so the game is tied. Now we would be forced to punt this one away as 49ers come right back at us now. They have basically almost snatched any momentum we've had as Purdy drops that pass off to McCaffrey on the screen, picking up 8 yards. 49ers looking to snag the lead for the first time today. They are on the move at the 30-yard line. Purdy in the shotgun. Has the snap. Stands over, fires it quickly to McCaffrey, but overthrows it. Pressure was starting to come from Phillips up the middle and Ojulari off the edge. And he just misfired that one, making it 3rd and 2. And so here we come out 3rd and 2 in a shotgun formation, needing to stop the 49ers. Purdy, quick throw over the middle. He's got Ayuk, who gets hit by Collins. And why do we have a linebacker covering a speedy receiver? Not too sure about that, but once again, this game has led to some mismatches the way the 49ers offense is calling plays, and they're taking advantage. So 1st and 10, Purdy drops back. Pressure starts to come late. He fires it over to his other tight end coming out of the right side there, and he picks up about 9.5 yards as they just are not able to be stopped. I don't understand where our defenders are, what they're doing, why they're not in position. So 2nd and inches. Purdy drops back, fires it quickly over, and that's going to be knocked out of Ayuk's hand. A good job by our defense there to stay on top of these receivers and to be physical and to knock that ball away. So it's remaining at 3rd and inches. Purdy's still in the shotgun. McCaffrey's in the backfield, offset to the right side. Has the snap. Pressure comes, fires it quickly to McCaffrey, gets around one guy, dives into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. And that's your standard kind of McCaffrey run. Got around the first tackler and then just pure athleticism to dive over another defender as he gets hit going into the end zone. Pressure got there, just not quickly enough. And that's what we've got to improve on our defensive side. Simmons went for the legs and Murray went for the air, and now we are trailing by a touchdown. 31-24. Murray hands that off to Connor. Nowhere to go with it. Off to the right side. They brought a good run blitz on that play, making it 2nd and 10. So trying to battle our way back. We lost the lead for the first time in the game here on the last 49ers possession. So here we are trying to come back from it. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Mostert going right. They've got him bottled up now in the backfield, and he'll actually lose a yard. Oh, my goodness. Our offense, we've got to call better plays. Although, to be fair, that run has been working all day, hitting those outside edges. So 3rd and 11. Murray drops back. Pressure comes, but he fires it. He's got his man, Greg Dortch, over the middle with a diving catch for the first down at the 28-yard line. Pressure was coming from Murray's blind side, standing in the pocket, making the good enough throw. Makes it 1st and 10. Now coming back under center on 1st and 10, Murray. Play action. Drops back, fires that one over to the right side. He's got Brown, makes the catch, and he's hit and brought down at the 1-yard line. 3 feet away from his 3rd touchdown on the day. And Marquise Brown got away from his defender and was able to make a good catch. Murray probably could use a little bit better accuracy to hit him more on the run, but you can't. He made a decent throw and a good catch by Brown in the traffic and in contact. Gets us to a 1st and goal. So Murray's going to stay in the shotgun here on 1st and goal. Drops back, stands in the pocket, goes to take off, and he's tripped up. Oh, they got him by the shoelaces. He had the touchdown in his side. They got him by the shoelaces, and that's going to count as a sack because he'll actually lose a yard. So 2nd and goal now from the 2. Murray's going to be in the shotgun formation. McBride, slot right. Murray has a snap. They bring a blitz. Fires it over to Dortch. Touchdown Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Murray did a good job finding Dortch over the middle with the blitz coming, found the pocket to throw it into, and is able to get it to him before Warner could take his head off. And that's going to give us the opportunity to get this game tied up here in the 4th quarter. Now looking at the 49ers' next drive, you see George Kittle goes limping off the field. And that's a big-time weapon loss for the 49ers here in this tie game with just over 4 minutes remaining. Now they hand that one off to McCaffrey. He gets hit by Baker and is finally brought down in the backfield. McCaffrey's only got 69 yards so far on the day. Baker with a great tackle right there, and the rest of the Cardinals coming to help him clean up that mess. So 2nd and 12. Purdy is going to be under center. He's got 3 receivers set. Everybody's in tight. Hands it off to McCaffrey. Makes a move. Gets hit and brought down. Kazir White held on for dear life as soon as contact was made. And McCaffrey does go down, leaving a 3rd and long. So it is 3rd and 8 here. 49ers needed to try to pick up the first down. We need to make the stop to give our offense a chance. Purdy stands in a pocket. No pressure at all, but he throws it to the right side to Ayuk, and he's going to step out of bounds before he can make the catch. That's going to make it 4th and 8, so they are going to try a field goal opportunity. 49ers kicking a 56-yard field goal here. As that ball is up, it's drifting to the right, but not enough as it goes through the uprights. And the 49ers reclaim the lead from us here, 34-31, with just about 3 minutes left in the game. Now we're going to catch up here at the 2-minute mark, the 2-minute warning, as we drop back and on a screen pass, have Mostert to the left side, makes a move, gets forward, fighting, pushing, and he's going to get brought down at the 43-yard line. So we're going to let this clock run a little bit, figure we got to either make the touchdown or give us the time to make the field goal without allowing San Fran to have the ball back. So on 1st and 10, we drop back. Murray hit as he throws, and that's going to be intercepted. The mistake that we didn't need to have happen. They get the interception, and here they come, trying to get the run back. Rondale Moore, last shot, and he does bring him. Murray was alone in the backfield, and Will Hernandez is going to be hurt on that one. And Murray was alone in the backfield, and they got the pressure on him. He threw it up early, and that's going to result in the interception. And the 49ers would not give the ball back, unable to make a stop and force him to kick. They are able to kneel the ball out, and they will come back to win this one. So we did have a 14-point lead, and we ended up blowing it in the end. Like I said, we need to have a full 4-quarter performance from our team, and right now we're getting about 3.5 quarters. Murray, talking to the coach, felt like we played good, just didn't go our way. Yeah, we did play well, but that interception at the end, that decision killed us. Need to just work on doing a little bit better going forward, and I think we'll start to win some games. Now we are 0-4 on the season. Next game does not get any easier as we take on the Bengals, but we do have some good player opportunities for a wide receiver to break out. So I think we have a chance to start to try to turn things around this season. Just need our defense to step up a little bit more to match what our offense is starting to do. So on that note, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, definitely do so. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. It really helps us out. Thank y'all for joining. I will see y'all in the next episode, everybody. So as always, stay safe, and well, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.